I am so excited for this video. I seriously cannot contain myself. I have not been this excited in a while, and it's definitely been a heck of a year. So this came at the most perfect time. Today we're unboxing and swatching all of SEINT's new holiday release that is coming out on November 15th at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So if you want to be the first to get alerted once this launch is live, go ahead and check out the link down below. Subscribe to my newsletter. I'll be sending out an email as soon as the collection goes live. Plus there's free gifts with purchase, which I'm going to share with you all the details on, and you don't necessarily need to buy the holiday collection to get the gift with purchase. This is for anybody who purchases on the website. If you're new around here, my name is Michelle. I'm a professional makeup artist, and I specialize in teaching you easy tips and tricks on how to instantly elevate your makeup routine like a pro, and giving you the confidence to be able to do the makeup, to be able to do your makeup at home yourself. And as a pro makeup artist, I get asked all the time, what is one of my favorite makeup brands? What is the product that I'm using on my clients? It is this makeup right here. This is my all-in-one custom compact from SEINT Beauty. It is a cream wax formula that looks and feels like second skin. It is so easy to do. I've been using and matching people to this makeup for almost 4 years now, and I can confidently say that I can color match any woman, especially brown skin women, because I get it as a brown skin girl myself. I was tired of always being matched to the wrong shade, looking like an Oompa Loompa, looking too dark, looking too light, whatever the case may be. And this makeup makes it so easy to be able to perfectly match you to all of the beautiful different tones in your beautiful brown skin. So if you have been wanting to try out a simplified makeup routine, something that's going to take you less than 5 minutes to do whenever you want to look a little bit more put together, I'm going to put my color match form down below for you to do. It's going to take you like about a minute or so to fill out. I will send you a list with your custom color match and all of the products that you will need to get this beautiful glow. And not only that, but I also will help coach you in applying the makeup too if you need it. If you feel like I'm very overwhelmed with this, I don't really know what I'm doing, or maybe you just want to learn a new makeup technique, I actually offer all of my customers a free 20-minute mini lesson that we will do virtually. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to fill out my color match form and I will get that returned back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Let's go ahead and jump into the holiday collection because you are going to lose your mind. So for the holiday collection, there are a bunch of new launches, and I am very, very excited for all of them because they were just so freaking good. Definitely what we have been praying or asking for, begging for, and it's like SEINT finally listened to us and gave us what we wanted. Something that will excite you if you're already a SEINT lover, or maybe you're wanting to try out this makeup, because one of my favorite things about this makeup is that it comes in this simplified palette like this. All your makeup fits in here. This is a beginner starter palette, but you can switch out your palettes too, or as you start getting more and more of the makeup, you can actually fit them into many different size palettes. And we have 4 different beautiful colors that are launching this Friday, that are launching on the 15th. This first one is this beautiful emerald green that has a gold emblem on it. You can see it is raised up like that, has a little latch, and this actually has some of my makeup already in there, so you can kind of see how it fits in here. Everything is in a tin that is magnetic, so it just pops right in, pops right out. If you're ever switching your shades in between and it's kind of a tight fit, you just take the lid, grab it, it easily comes out. So you can replace all of your colors in here. I love it because it just makes doing my makeup so easy, especially in a world that is so chaotic. I don't need my makeup routine to be chaotic too. So this just gives me a little bit of some peace and organization, which is something that my brain thrives off of, and makes it so much quicker to do my makeup. Then we have this gorgeous red color right here. This is in the palette size 12. It's gonna fit 12 of the large tins, or you can fit 24 of the small eyeshadow tins. So you can put eyeshadows, as you saw on my other palette, I had eyeshadows in here. I have a setting powder, all of the things. All of the things fit in here super duper nicely. I like to put my powders separate from my creams, just in case if I accidentally drop my palette and my powders break, then my powders don't get into my creams. Pro tip, make sure that you take the lid off and that you pop it in without the lid. I've had customers try to put it with the lid and it's just gonna get confusing. I also will send you a starter guide too whenever you become a new customer of mine that teaches you how to set up your makeup so that it's easier to follow along and figure out where all the shades are. We have this beautiful champagne color that again has the beautiful gold emblem. This is what it looks like right here. It reminds me a lot. It reminds me a lot of last year's holiday launch, which was the first time that we got the embossed Saint logo, but except it is a shiny material, which is easier to clean. It does have that latch still on here, and it is more of a lighter color versus this one that is more of a darker vanilla shade. And this is the 3D18. This is my personal favorite size for all of my makeup. So if I have like multiple blushes, a couple eyeshadows, all that stuff, this is one of my favorites. This is gonna be more for the makeup junkie or the person who's wanted to replace their whole entire makeup bag. This big palette is gonna be great. If you're overwhelmed, I feel like the palette 12s are gonna be a good one for you. This is the last color. This one is called Dream. This one is called Wish. It is a beautiful silver with a gray like little duochrome in there. It has the gold embossing on it too, again with the little latch. You can see that they look very similar, but this one's more of a silver base, while this is more of a champagne base. They both have the gold embellishment on there, and since this is against a cooler background, the gold really does pop a lot more. If you are a huge makeup junkie, or maybe you like something that's going to help you to travel, this is the 27. It is our triple decker. Literally looks like a book. You can fit all of your makeup in here, and you don't have to have cluttered makeup bag or anything like that. This is your makeup bag. Next up is a product that I am so excited for. If you didn't get the birthday lip oil during our artist birthday in the beginning of the year, this is the best lip oil I have ever used in my entire life. And I am not being dramatic, and I'm not just saying that because I sell this. I work with a bunch of other brands, have tried out many lip oils, and out of all of them, this one is so nice because it's not sticky, it's not goopy. It hydrates the lips really well. Even after like it wears off, my lips still feel hydrated. A lot of lip oils make my lips feel really, really dry. And I've not tried a formula quite like this. It's like the texture of a gloss, but without the stickiness, and it's more hydrating. It's super sheer color. So this is the original birthday cake. This is available on the website right now, and it does smell like vanilla birthday cake. It gives a little bit of a natural pinky tint to the lips. Very, very light. Again, not sticky, not goopy at all. It's the perfect lip oil. Saint is coming out with 3 other lip oils. Look at this packaging, first of all. This is the perfect little stocking stuffer, whether if it's for you or for someone else that you love, that you know loves makeup. And what I love about the lip oils is that they are sheer, and these are 3 different tints. They're also different smells. Whatever the name of the lip oil is, that is the smell. So we have caramel apple, salted caramel, and chai. You just open it up like this, and this is what it looks like. It does have a different variation of the Saint logo on here in comparison to the original one. This is the shade Chai. Which I'm gonna go ahead and swatch right here on my hand. It is a very pale baby pink, has that soft cinnamony scent. It's not overbearing. I don't find it's overbearing. It reminds me a lot of the birthday lip oil, except a little bit more cinnamony. You can see how it's a very subtle color. It's nothing crazy. It's not super intense. Very, very natural. We have the shade Salted Caramel. Now this one, I will tell you, it is a little bit of a stronger scent. Out of all of them, this one probably has the strongest scent. It is definitely very heavy on the caramel side, but I personally don't mind it. It's gonna give you a little bit more of a brownish nude versus the other one that gives you more of a pinky nude. It's definitely not as iridescent as the original birthday cake one, but I still really like it. So this is what it looks like alone. Saint actually did it with a like burgundy lip liner, and I love that look, and I'm like, we're totally recreating that. Maybe for like a Thanksgiving glam, I feel like that would be really, really good. So this is Salted Caramel. Last but not least, this is the one that I am the most excited about. I didn't know what to expect out of this because Saint has never done a tinted lip oil. This is honestly the only lip oil that they have. Something that I personally experienced myself as a makeup junkie is I have my all-in-one custom palette, but I have a buttload of mascaras and lip products that I love to use in conjunction with Saint, and I can throw this in my bag and touch up with this, and this is easier to carry for touch-ups, while small palette that have to have like a brush and all that stuff, it's a little bit more inconvenient. So this is great for like easy touch-up, someone who's very, very simple and just wants a little color on their lips. So this is the shade Caramel Apple. I don't know if these are gonna be permanent, but I really hope this color is. One, it smells amazing. I love the scent of apple. It reminds me of Country Apple from Bath & Body Works, but a lot softer. And I will say the scents kind of go away. Like I feel like at first it's a little heavy. Once you wear it for a second, I feel like the scents kind of die down and you don't even notice it anymore. You can see how gorgeous it is. Very light little red tint. It does not look as intense as it looks like in here. Gives you the perfect rosy glow. I think this is gonna be the first one to sell out. My thoughts, but I don't really know. These are all limited editions, so it's while supplies last. Let me know, would you wear this shade? We have these gorgeous lip and cheeks. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shades. 6 of them are brand new. 1 is a returning shade that comes back every single holiday. And I'm very excited for these. Actually, 8. I said 7. 7 brand new ones, 1 returning shade. I'm gonna start with the returning shade, which is one of our most popular shades during the holidays. It is called Ever Red. It is this gorgeous gloss formula that looks really, really deep and intense, but it is actually super sheer. So you see how it looks like in the pan? Look at it on my finger. Very nice and sheer. I like to wear it as a blush, or you can wear it on your lips or as a blush. I like wearing it as both. And you just take it on your finger, stamp it like that for a nice sheer little wash. It reminds me a lot of Salted Caramel, but a little bit more pigmented. You can see how gorgeous that is. Put some on my cheeks so you can see it on the cheeks. How it looks. All I have on is my face base, so it's literally highlight contour, and now we have blush. Look at the difference that blush makes to the face. Crazy. So that is Ever Red. As for the new launches, we have 1 satin, 1 gloss, and the rest are all semi-gloss, which is like the hydration and shine of a gloss with the color payoff of a satin. Satin is basically Saint's matte formula. So we're gonna start off first with this shade here called Cabaret, which is a semi-gloss formula. And the reason I wanted to start with this is because it's very similar to Ever Red, but it's a lot more pigmented. It's like if Ever Red and this shade called Sangria, which is a very, very popular one, especially for my women of color. If those two had a baby, it would be this shade right here. You can see how it's very similar. I'm using my finger and tapping it on for a sheer wash, mostly because I don't have too much makeup on, but you can really build up the intensity if you wanted, which I did it yesterday, and I put it with a lip liner and it was so good. Here, I'm gonna build up the intensity a little bit on that bottom lip. You see how you can build it up and make it more pigmented? So you can make it as intense as you want, and then just putting whatever's left over on my fingers, on my cheek, blend that out by just stamping. Ooh, she pigmented. Oh, I forgot to mention too, Ever Red is the only shade that comes with this free little ornament, free gift. This is something that I'm putting on my Christmas tree for sure. You can see it's very similar to Ever Red on the cheeks, except Ever Red has a little bit more of that glow. It's a little more pinky in my opinion, because again, it's mixed with Sangria, and Sangria is more of a pinky berry color. So this is Cabaret. I do leave a little bit of a stain, but it's fine. We'll just use a little brush cleaner to try to take off some of that stain. This is something I do sometimes. There we go, good as new. No one will know. I'm gonna go into the lighter shades next. This next one is called Princess Bubblegum. She looks a lot more intense than what she really is because it's a gloss formula. And sometimes these like gloss formulas, because of how concentrated the color is, it looks really intense because it looks like a bright pink, but it's actually really gorgeous. It reminds me a lot of Dahlia and Baby Watermelon if they had a baby. It would be this. This is the perfect pinky gloss lip. At first I was like, I don't know about that. But once I rubbed it on my lips, like look at how pretty that is. That is so stunning. We're gonna put it on our cheeks. I haven't tried it on my cheeks yet. I just like to use my fingers for the gloss formulas because I feel like I get the most color payoff. And then if you don't like the tackiness that's on there, just use the Feather Dust blotting powder on top and you're gonna still get the color of the gloss without it looking super shiny or sticky, because that is the one thing with the gloss formulas, they can feel a little sticky. But tell me that isn't gorgeous. Tell me that isn't stunning, because that is so pretty. Wow, that is prettier than I like expected it to be. Like I already knew it was pretty, but having it on my face, I also, for some reason, really love pink makeup. Even though I recently got my color analysis done and pink technically isn't one of the colors that is on there, Princess Bubblegum, definitely 10 out of 10. I'm going to be repurchasing, or I'm going to be purchasing a backup of this because it is so good. This is a semi-gloss formula. This is in the shade Marrakesh, and this is literally like Barbie's perfect pink lip color or blush color. It reminds me a lot of Candy Yum Yum, but a little bit warmer than Candy Yum Yum. It is so gorgeous. I put it on my lips yesterday and I was like, wow. Again, you're going to get quite a bit of color payoff with the semi-gloss formula. As you can see, doesn't that remind you of Candy Yum Yum? It still has that blue undertone, so it's gonna make your teeth look a lot whiter. She's definitely more pigmented than Princess Bubblegum. And you can apply this with your finger if you want. Ooh, that is so pigmented. I personally like to blend it out with a brush and just stamping it. Especially the semi-gloss formulas, I find that they're easier to work with when you stamp it. This is just a 3D brush, very, very gorgeous. Definitely a lot more color payoff. You're gonna see right here how much more color payoff it is than Princess Bubblegum. So next two are definitely my least favorite of all of the lip and cheeks, but it's for someone. It's just not the best ones for me. I'll probably be mixing and matching these because both of these, I need a lip liner to make them look great on my skin tone. And it's mostly undertone and also formula that is not my favorite. But again, this doesn't mean that they're bad. They just aren't the best colors for me and not my personal favorites, but I still do like them. They're just not the best. So this first one is a satin formula. This is SEINT Matte formula. It's a little hydrating still. This is a mix Frenchy and nude lip and cheek. It is the shade called Daylily. It's gonna look very pale on my lips. It's a nice peachy nude that I think with a brown lip liner is gonna serve. It doesn't look terrible, especially now that I have makeup on. I tried this on yesterday without any makeup and it definitely looked a little bad. It's just not my personal favorite, but I think on the cheeks it's gonna look really pretty as a nice little nudie peach color. It reminds me a little bit of, I think it was Melody. It was this beautiful color that came out last year. I'm just using our blush and bronzer brush. Look how pretty that is. As a blush, I definitely like it. On its own as a lip color, not a huge fan. I'm gonna show you what it looks like with a lip liner. This is Daylily alone, and this is with that pinky, with a pinky brown lip liner. How much better this looks on me. It definitely is pretty pigmented, so I personally would wear it more as a wash, and I would definitely put a gloss on top because as you can see, it definitely does show the lines, and it's because it's a white base lip color. White base lip colors are always going to show any texture on your lips at all, so that's why I find, like, I think if I paired it with chai lip oil, it would be so pretty. Look, that is stunning. Perfect nude color. This next color here is called Naomi. She's really pretty. This is a mix of sandstone and rosewood, which are two of our more brick red colors that look beautiful on brown skin if you have warmer undertone. I have a neutral undertone with a warmer overtone, so for me this pools really, really orange. I personally am not a huge fan of Naomi on its own. I think as a blush it'll be pretty, and also it does have a little bit of an overlay because I thought it was darker than what it really is. You can see how much warmer it is once I break that little cast. In case you're looking at it online and you're like, that's gonna look great on me. It's more orange, definitely a lot more orange. You're gonna start seeing that as I put it on my lips. Which this, if you're someone who likes a good warm tone red, this is gorgeous. SEINT has nothing like this. On me, it just kind of gives Ronald McDonald vibes, and I'm not a fan of it as a lip color, but I think it's gonna be gorgeous as a blush. Definitely adds some warmth. As it blends into my skin, you can see the red that pulls out through there. Still definitely a lot more warmer than what I like to lean towards, but it's not terrible. It's just not my favorite for my lips. Last but not least are these two right here. These are both semi-glosses again. Tangerine Dream. It is a orange, which I would say this is probably also not one of my favorites, but I don't hate it. I actually tried it on my lips yesterday and I was pleasantly surprised by it. It wasn't terrible. It is definitely a yellow based orange. Semi-gloss formula. One thing to note with the semi-gloss formulas is because of the way that it's made, sometimes the wax in the formula can build up on the top and create a film, so you might need to push a little hole to get that color payoff to be nice and intense. So if you don't see this color payoff, that means that you just need to push a little hole. Definitely better than Naomi in my opinion, but I want to see it on my cheeks because I feel like this is going to be a really pretty color on the cheeks. I'm going to use my blush and bronzer brush, pick up a little tiny bit of that and place it on the cheeks. Let's see what it looks like. She's definitely a peachy color. A lot of, like, if you feel like peaches sometimes pull pink on you and you want it to be warmer, this is going to be the color for you. I definitely like it more on my cheeks than I like it on my lips. I would definitely wear it with a brown lip liner. Look how much better that is. Instantly better. Instantly better. So these three, I personally would wear with lip liners. The rest, I feel like I could wear them on my own. Last color I'm the most excited about because it is essentially a remake of one of my favorite lip and cheeks that ever existed and got discontinued because of the formula. This is in a semi-gloss formula. So the original was in a gloss formula. This is a semi-gloss, and this is the shade Strawberry Shortcake, which looks just like Venice lip and cheek, maybe a little pinker, but almost identical. This is it right here. Oh, she is gorgeous. She's the perfect coral electric pink. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just so good. Has a little bit of a red base to it. Everyday like lip color that I could just quickly slap on my lips and be good to go. So this is Strawberry Shortcake. Definitely getting a second one of this, maybe even a third, because she's so pretty. I haven't worn her on my cheeks yet, so let's see what it looks like on my cheeks, because this is really what I loved Venice for, was not only the lips but also the cheeks. Is definitely more pigmented than what Venice looked like on my lips, which I'll be doing a full swatch session, comparison swatch session on Instagram. So if you're interested in seeing how this compares to Venice, you're gonna have to check that out. I could cry because this looks so much like Venice. Like, I definitely feel like it's Venice in a semi-gloss formula. So it's just a little bit more pigmented than what Venice was. And I feel like it's maybe a little bit more pinker, but not in a bad way. It's like in all the ways that I want it to be. So there we have Strawberry Shortcake. I'm so excited for this. This is probably our bestseller every single year. The last product in our holiday launch are the advent calendars. So if you don't want to see what shades are in here, I highly recommend that you fast forward to this timestamp right here so that you won't see any of the shades. But if you're cool with seeing what shades come in our the Saint Advent calendar, it's all limited edition eyeshadows, 12 different shades, brand new formula. We have a mix of chrome and duochrome, and this is what they look like. And we're gonna go ahead and go in order. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh gosh. Ooh, this year it's different packaging, because last year was just like the Saint logo. This year we actually have cute little designs on the tins. This first shade is called Wintergreen. Let me grab my palette. It's gonna house all of these. And because I'm crazy, I put mine in order from the day that it is. So we have Wintergreen. Ooh! It's okay. She's okay. Oh my God, it is stunning. It is so much prettier in person. This is a chrome finish. These are baked, so they can be applied on the eyes without any eyeshadow primer. Great for oily skin. You're joking. That is so good. Okay. Can you see that? We're gonna try her on her eyes. My poor eyelids are gonna be hurting. Oh my God, this is so good. You can wear this as a one and done eyeshadow. You can use this as a topper, wear it on your lash line. You might even be able to make it into an eyeliner. This is my first time playing with this new formula, so I don't really know, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wintergreen. So good. Next up, we're gonna move this along as quickly as I can because there's a lot of shades. Day 2 right here is all the same, but they're cute this year. They're like little Christmas lights, which I'm fine with. Cashmere is our next shade. I don't know what cashmere looks like. It is a duochrome, one of those, it's not duochrome, but it's like a marbleized, that's what it is, marbleized eyeshadow. Huda Beauty makes eyeshadows like this. This is stunning. It is like this red, orangey, yellow shade, and we have nothing like this right now. That is it on my finger. Let's go ahead and put this on my eye. So it's definitely a soft shimmer. I wouldn't say that it is like as metallic as our current shimmer. You can definitely feel that it's a little bit of a drier formula compared to our current formula. It's a little bit more metallic and wet, but it's not in a bad way. I feel like it makes it a lot more wearable. You just place like a little bit of something in your crease, put some mascara on and some eyeliner if you want to, and boom, you're done. This is cashmere. I probably should have brushed my brows, but whatevs. Grab a makeup wipe to wipe this off my eyes and off my fingers so that my eyeballs don't die, because this is 6 shades on each eye. I just felt like this would be the least messiest way. There may be a little glitter remnants in here, but it's fine. We have day 3, Winter Berry. I already know it's going to be a berry color just based off of the name alone. I don't know what it looks like again. Oh no, I accidentally jammed my finger in it, but it's another marbleized shade. Super duper pretty, kind of like a fuchsia color. Really gorgeous. Marbleization just gives this beautiful undertone to the pink. So it's like a pink eyeshadow with a silver undertone, while the other one was like an orange eyeshadow with a gold undertone. So our eye is nice and dry. Let's go ahead and put this on the lid. I will say if you put eyeshadow primer on or anything sticky, it's definitely gonna look a lot more metallic. This is gorgeous, gorgeous. Blend it out into the crease. Ooh, yes. Yes, this is way prettier than I thought. But again, I have this weird thing with pink eyeshadow where I just love pink makeup. That is Winterberry. Then we have day 4. Okay. Try not to break the whole box. Day 4 is called Flurry, and I think it's gonna be another one of the chrome finishes. Ooh! Oh my God, this looks like funfetti. It is so pretty. Oh, that is gorgeous. It reminds me of MAC Lightscapade. Do you remember that highlighter? That's literally what this looks like. Oh my God, this is literally like Lightscapade. And what's cool too is I read you can use these on the face too. I mean, you can do that with anything, but I have to use this as a highlighter because I have to see. Yes, this is literally MAC Lightscapade. If you're looking for a dupe, I don't even know if they make that one anymore. That is what Flurry looks like. Holy cow. This is gorgeous. What's nice about these is that they're easy to remove. The other formula, the chrome formula, it's a little more difficult because of the glitter, but it's fine. Next day, we have day 5. These are way easier to swatch too than the lip and cheeks. This is the shade called Home. How cute. I don't know what it looks like. Ooh. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is like, I don't know how to describe it. It is a purpley metallic, I don't know, it has purple flecks in it. Kind of reminds me of Blue Brown from MAC, like in a purple formula. It has like a red undertone. Oh, this is MAC Blue Brown. This is MAC Blue Brown. Is that what SEINT did? They just took all those like really popular eyeshadows from back then? Because there are a lot of things that look like MAC shades to me, at least. I don't know. But if they did, I'm not mad at it. That is Blue freaking Brown. That is Blue Brown from MAC. Tell me that it's not. And when you blend it out, it gives you that little red undertone. It's literally a one and done eyeshadow. Hello? Gorgeous, gorgeous. This is so good. I'm not trying to be dramatic here, but it's just so pretty. The sparkle, it's way better than Blue Brown ever could be. Blue Brown could never. Okay, next shade we have day 6, Lemon Drops. It's gonna be a yellow. It's gonna be yellow. I think it's gonna be a marbleized shade. That is my guess. I don't know. Because even though I've seen what the shades look like, I don't remember the names of them, to be honest. Yep, marbleized, gorgeous, has yellow undertone. It has silver and bronze flecks in it. So it's kind of like Blondie and Gold Digger and Bright Eyes Had a Baby and made this shade. That is what this shade is. It is so freaking good. Holy freaking crap. Look at this. Put this in the crease. Put a little bit of a, hold on. You could put Bubba with any of these Here's Bubba right here, my favorite eyeshadow of all time from Saint. Watch this. Watch this. 2-shade eyeshadow. That quick and easy. We see that? Gorgina. Gorgeous. Holy cow. So good. You need it. I'm only 6 shades in and already, like, you just need it. You need all of it. They're just so good. Okay, let's take this off, move on to our next shades. And I don't know who's gonna edit this video, but whoever it is, pray for her, because this is a doozy. Okay, day 7. Day 7. I'm not doing the best job at ripping them open because I'm also excited. Peppermint. How cute. Another marbleized shade. She's a pinky shade with like little golden purple flecks in it. So cute. She's very pretty. Reminds me a little bit of Tawanda, but more silvery. I'm here for it. I like it. It's a babe. Woo, child, look at that. These are going to elevate your holiday look, which, speaking of, I am doing a holiday event where I'm going to teach you how to get holiday ready. Details are listed down below. It's a free event on Facebook, 5 days, 20-minute live sessions. I'm going to be teaching you everything from hair, makeup, skincare, clothes, all the things. This is gorgeous. Peppermint is stunning. Stunning. On blue eyes. I also really love eyeshadow, so I get really excited with eyeshadow. Blush and eyeshadow are my favorite, and lip colors, and Saint launched all of that for holiday, and I can't get over it. Next shade is called Candyland. So cute. I love the names. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. You're seeing it before me because I'm trying to get my little lids together. What does Candyland look like? Tell me. Oh my God, I could cry because of how beautiful this is. Oh my God, this is like this beautiful fuchsia. Shut up. This is gorgeous. This reminds me of Una, which was a shade that we launched in the shades of the season, but it has that purple undertone. Shut the front door. Look at this. Look at this. Patrick Ta, you have competition, because these are gorgeous. Look at the way that the light like dances with it. So good on brown eyes. So of course, I don't know what happened, but essentially, as I was filming, I didn't notice that my camera had stopped recording, and I don't know where I left off. Here are the rest of the eyeshadows. I'm gonna try to do another video, at least doing a swatch session, maybe like a YouTube shorts, so that way you can see all the shades and decide if you want to get these. I'm gonna say this is definitely a must get. They are so gorgeous. Look at how beautiful they look in the palette. This is a palette, Cream Corrector Palette 12. It is the perfect size for these. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off real quick on this eye. This was the shade Sugared, which was one of my favorites. So at least we have that. My eyeballs are feeling terrible, but it's fine. Let me do an eyeshadow combo real quick and I'll be right back. Went ahead and finished my eyes. We used a couple of the Advent Calendar shades, Bubba in the Crease, which is one of my favorite permanent shades that we have. And then I went ahead and used Flurry on the eyelid. And then I used this shade here called Ember on the outer corners, just add a little bit of depth without being too much. And in the inner corner, I used a touch of Sugared right there to add some sparkle. And then just to make it a little bit more cooler and icy, I went in with Blue Satin and right on top of that to create this look, which again, I'll have this eyeshadow look up in a short for you so that you can see what that looks like. These are a must-have. They're such a unique formula, a lot of shades reminding me of MAC favorites that I personally loved, and some very unique shades I've never seen before. I love the formula. These are going to be great for oily skin. You don't need eyeshadow primer with them. If you spend $135, you will get a green velvet cosmetic bag that looks just like this, except it's going to be green. And it is huge. It fits everything that you need in here. And that's not just with the holiday collection. If you spend $135 starting November 15th at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, you will get a free gift with purchase. And that is site-wide. and it is while supplies last. So if you want the details to when everything's launching, check that out down below. Let me know which holiday launch you're excited for and what you want to see me use more of. And make sure that you check out my Instagram page so that you can see my comparisons video that I'll be posting soon on all the different lip and cheeks. Make sure that if you aren't already, that you subscribe to this channel. Give it a big thumbs up if you like these type of videos, and let me know down below what you want to see in the next one. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one.